Hey everybody, I hope all is well. Look, okay, y'all, I'm here to talk about when people are used to you walking a straight line, when the person is, when people are used to you being the responsible one, not because you're the oldest, not because you graduated from a whole university and had it easy in life, just because you have walked this line, because you made this line for yourself to walk straight. And that's exactly what you pretty much been trying to do. But we all are imperfect. We all are going to bend, but we are not supposed to fall. Nobody is perfect. So when we make mistakes, we when we make mistakes, we shouldn't be pointing the finger at nobody. We don't know whose journey we don't know who just went on a certain type of journey, or who just came up off of one. We don't know what it was about. None of that. Look, one thing I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a story, but one thing I'm going to tell you is that when people are used to you doing that, and then you get thrown off by life, they try to smash you and delete you. They try to get rid of you the fastest way that they can, and just to toss you out and toss you down, just to say, look at that person. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. I mean, because you are always just so perfect. So why are you not perfect? Why are you not perfect? People don't listen to themselves, okay? If a person has been walking a straight line and they painted that for themselves, and that's what they've been pretty much doing, and they get thrown off by life, and they bend a little bit, I think that we should observe before we start attacking a person, okay? Yeah, I'm going to give you a story about myself. Now, I am that example. And y'all, share this video, because it's lots of people out here that are being attacked because they have higher expectations expected out of them by people that has not helped them, that has not, complimented them, that has not cheered for them, but they still expect certain things up out of them. See, those people, they belong in a whole nother zone, a whole nother one. I usually did walk that straight line, okay? And I still pretty much kind of do. I'm not perfect. So I'm going to bend, okay? Because I am human. What makes me bend is blood, okay? That's how God made me, imperfect. And that right there those are going to be my actions, are imperfect, but not consistently being imperfect, because we have lots of good qualities about us that if we pay attention, we will be okay. I used to walk that line so often in life because I was put in a room. I was put in a home, in homes with an S, when I was 6, to watch babies, to watch a baby. And then I was sent to another home. I watched that baby up until I was almost 7, until the father came and got him. May he rest in peace. I love you. And okay, y'all. And then I went to another home. Now, I'm going to tell you how I got so damn responsible. I'm going to tell you how I got so responsible. I went to another home, and I was 8. And I ended up watching a whole nother newborn baby. No school, no playing, no outside, no TV, just a fucking crying baby. And that's it. 4 years of my life. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half, 11, I went back. 5.5 years of that is what made me psychotic, schizophrenic, anxiety, panic disorder. It made me sick mentally. It took me. It destroyed me. And I had to get myself back as I grew through the grace of God. So I'm allowed to bend, motherfuckers. I am going to bend. I should have been the first one to do flips. You hear me? This right here. When you are confined for years with babies and you have nobody to run to, no school to go to, no break to take, you learn how to be a responsible motherfucker when you grow up. What else do I know? I had to learn how to cook. I had to learn how to take care of that baby that wasn't mine. When I was a baby, like literally 6 years old. Change diapers. I had to make sure that milk wasn't too hot. I had to make sure that the baby was burped. I had to make sure that the baby was clean. I had to make sure that the baby knew how to walk. I had to make sure that the areas were clean. I had the responsibility of a grown-ass woman when I was 6 until the age of 11. That's what made me walk a straight line. Almost, but not perfect. I started talking to this young cat. Y'all roll with me, okay? Roll with me. I started talking to this young dude when I was 30, when I was almost about 40. I think I was about 38, 48. No, I was 38 or something like that. This dude was young. And I was looking for love, and I went crying to my daughter. I said, baby, I said, I'm lonely. I said, I work and I work, but I feel like I need some type of hierarchy in my life. And I'm crying. She looks at me, my 18-year-old daughter at that time. She looks at me. And she says, is that so? Really? Mommy, I think that all you want is attention. Wow. That, out of everything that she did to me, just having that person, I'm like, okay, I come from out of this life, and then I get pregnant, then I have this right here. Y'all following me? Are y'all following me? And I'm still trying to walk a straight line. I'm still paying my bills. I still ain't out in the street on drugs. My head, I done went to psychotherapy. I done been in there for about 25 years. I'm trying. Okay, after that, I start talking to this young dude. Roll with me, y'all. Roll with me. Start fucking on him. And it was kind of good. I lost myself for a minute. I bended, but I did not fall. I'm not meant to fall, okay? I did that. Little young nigga ended up cutting my face up. He ended up showing me the worst life that I could have ever fucking imagined. Then I got that. You know what? After that right there, when I was going through that, everybody said, oh, why you talking to that young dude? Why you talking to that young dude? Oh, da 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 da. This is before now. I start talking to him. How he cut me up, I'm going to get to that in a minute, y'all. Stick with me, roll with me, okay? Now, I'm talking to this dude that's so much younger than me. You know everybody got something to say about that shit. Oh, Marcella, why you with him? You can do bad or da 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 da. These are motherfuckers that never was there for me. I couldn't ask them for nothing. I couldn't have a conversation with these bitches. They wouldn't get. I'm just saying. And when when they thought I was hungry, you know what I'm saying? When I was having a little bit of a hard time, they wouldn't feed me. They didn't even like me. But everybody turned around and said, hey. Oh, and my one of my nieces said, well, I'm just surprised of you. Bitch, you don't even know me. Stop acting like y'all know people. Especially motherfuckers that's about maybe 40, 40 years younger than me or some shit like that. I was here way before your ass was thought of. You don't know what I've been through. I'm just saying, y'all stop that. For real. Nieces, nephews, younger motherfuckers, stay out of people's mental business. Oh, and then my mother said something as far as the Bible. Girl, go on somewhere. Are you serious? You sold me off, chick. Let it go. Allow me to be human. I had no childhood. I had nothing. Nothing. You hear me? I should have been crazy. I should have been just not even together. I shouldn't be. But I am. Through the grace of God, I am. When you see people walking such a straight line, wonder why they are, because they had to. So when they fall, not fall, but when they bend, don't try to push them over so that they can fall. Don't do that. Because see, y'all not going to be there for a motherfucker. You're not going to give them an ear. You're not going to give them a tongue. You're not going to give them a motherfucking piece of bread nor a penny. Okay? You're not going to give them nothing, so just get the fuck out the way. Get out the way and let a person make their mistakes. Let them motherfucking bend and flip. Because if somebody does fall, y'all not going to be there to pick them up. Stop judging people. You younger motherfuckers, stop acting like you know what a motherfucker is going through when they're about 30 or 40 years older than you. You don't know. You're stupid. You don't know. You only know your journey. And stick to that one. Follow, like, and share. One thing, what I want people to get up out of this right here, out of this video, please do your best not to judge. When you see a person that is responsible, collective, together, and horrified of falling, you better do understand that they have been through hell, pure hell, to maintain what the fuck they have. Pure hell to maintain what they have and to get higher. So when you see a person that has bread and they freeze it, that's because they have the knowledge that they know they're going to need that bread later. Instead of a person that's so used to getting the bread and always had the bread, they gonna leave it out on the table and let it spoil within a few days. Me, it's going in the freezer. I want it a month from now because I need to eat and I know how. That's what I want you to get up out of this video. Now, my next video will be about teaching younger ladies how to take care of themselves because y'all don't know how. I have many young ladies coming to me asking me how to wash themselves, how to take care of themselves. So I'm going to do the whole video. I'm going to continue to do videos like that as well. All right, y'all. Follow me, like, share. I do have lots to offer. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night.